Okay guys, we're going to take some questions on tonight's game obviously, and then a preview to Manchester United if there's anybody that wants to do that. Who'd like to start, please? Dom?
Patrick, what changed? Was it just them overwhelming you in the second half with the urgency that they had, or what was the big change?
No, what changed is that we didn't respect the game as well as we did in the first half. We've been losing too many simple balls, and we were inviting too much pressure, and we didn't move the ball quick enough, and that allowed them to build that momentum and that confidence. And it's about managing the game when we are winning 2-0, and we didn't do it good enough in the second half, and we give them hope. And when we invite pressure, they manage to win 1 ball, 2 balls, 3 balls. That really wake up the crowd. And then when we concede that first goal, then it became really difficult for us.
Anybody else?
Can I check
Sorry,
what happened with the picture papers? First of all, check that nothing happened to any of the players.
The referee managed it quite really well.
Patrick, Mateta not scoring with Palace still 2-1 up was a sliding door moment in the second half.
When we were winning 2-0 up, yeah, we had a chance, and I think if you score that one, I would say maybe it will be game over. But again, being clinical and being, respecting the game and the discipline that we had in the first half, especially in possession, I think we didn't do it well enough. We didn't do it well as we did in the first half, and they create that momentum and that belief, and we lost control of the game by not respecting our passing game.
How much of an influence do you think did the crowd have tonight?
Yeah, but I'm not surprised at all about that. We knew that the crowd always been behind the team. We look at the last couple of games that they play at home, so we knew that the atmosphere was going to be higher. So we wake them up. We give them the tools to believe that they had a chance, and that's as well part of the lack of maturity that we have, and those games will make us learn a lot.
So Patrick, the way you see this, it was more a Crystal Palace defeat than an Everton win, the way you say it.
Yeah, but they have to believe, and they believe they had a chance, and of course they deserve a credit because they didn't give up. But the way we managed the game in the first half, we completely lost control of the game. And that is why it's important to look at ourselves and try to improve. But those kind of games will make us, of course, better for the future.
When you brought on, obviously, Luca and then Connor in that second half, were you just trying to gain control back in that midfield area?
Yeah, because we wanted to control the game a little bit better. And, of course, Yuzi wasn't feeling well. That is why he came off. But the plan was to have a better control, and we lost control in the midfield. We lost control of the game, and when we went into the fight, it became more difficult for us.
Positives to take though in that first half with Ebbs and Jeff Schllup as well in the midfield. Does that show you a lot for next season as well, that they can perform so well together in that?
Yeah, I think the way we played in the first half, the midfield 3 against the 2 midfield, I think we moved the ball well, and we make it really difficult for them, and they never really managed to close us down, and that allowed us to score those 2 goals. And when things going well, we started to showboat a little bit. We stopped it playing simple, and that is how we lost the control of the game, and that's come with maturity, with discipline, and there's a lot to take from that game today.
Do you feel like you could have gone in a bit higher, another goal ahead at half time, or do you feel 2 was all right at that point?
It'd be better if you scored the third one, that's for sure. But 2-0, and they didn't create any chances, so it was a comfortable game for us, and we lost the control of the game.
You hinted a little bit that that's what you've got to learn from. So is that potentially a positive in the fact that the players would have learned something from that, you feel?
Yeah, there's always positive to take from a game like that. And when we were going to look at it again and analyze it, and I think, yes, as a coach and the staff, there's some stuff that we will need to take to be a little bit more stronger next season.
And with that 7 minutes of additional time at the end after the crowd, did you still have hope that there would be an equaliser, or do you think the occasion and, you know, like you said, that the control had been lost then and it was...
Yeah, when we lost the control of the big game, he became really difficult, and we didn't really create very much in the last 7 minutes, and you know, they were really in the higher, and it was really difficult for us to create anything.
And just final word on Frank and Everton. Obviously, that result means they're safe from relegation. You saw the passion from the fans and the players tonight. You said you expected it. Is there a word for their performance tonight, or is it still too soon after the game?
Yeah, it's still too soon.
Okay. We'll move on to previewing Manchester United now. Are there any broadcast